Happy Wednesday, Blade Addicts. Hope you guys had a good 4th of July. I did. I'm a little late on my posting, but here we go. Today we're going to talk about whether a Dagger style blade is ideal for an EDC type carry. So I've had this for several months now, and I was very sold on it at first. I loved it because it's cool. I mean, and out the front, I got the Dagger blade. I thought the Dagger was pretty sweet. But the more I've used it, the more I've kind of questioned my choice in blade shape for this. So my preferred style blade shape, I guess, would be a drop point. A drop point, super versatile. It can puncture. It can do everything that the Dagger can do. However, the Dagger has some limitations that I don't have from the drop point. The Dagger is has a very aggressive angle to the spine. I talked about this when I first got the knife. You see from here to here. So when slicing, you get a lot of resistance just because of that, how thick that angle is right there. I mean, we're talking that like a 1/4 inch off the tip of the blade. Whereas this is much flatter and much easier to slice with. Show you an example with a piece of paper. So the Microtech, it is sharp. So everybody knows this thing's sharp, no problem with popping hair. But when it comes to slicing paper, it definitely has resistance. Like, I can get a clean slice out of it if I move like super quickly. See, not even there. It's sharp, but it's not slicey sharp. I mean, I'm giving this thing the benefit of the doubt. That wasn't cheap, and I really like it. Whereas with the drop point, just that the geometry of the blade makes this so much better for slicing. Even with the rope, we'll do rope. I'll lay the rope down here on the table. This thing pops right through it, no problem. This, I'm kind of having to saw more. It'll do it, but it's much more convenient with the drop point blade. When it comes to cardboard, like I would not use this knife to cut cardboard with. You see how difficult that was? Whereas something like this, a lot easier. Cut straight down with it. A lot more resistance with this style of blade. If I had to go back and repurchase this, I think I would purchase it with one side serrated and one side just a straight edge like this. Just to give the knife a little bit more versatility. It would do better with cutting rope with serrated. It'd probably do better with cutting cardboard serrated. But with just the double edge, it's a difficult knife to use for, I guess, daily tasks. So what is this good for? I mean, it's a good self-defense knife if you found yourself in that situation. I hope I never do, but good quick deploy. It will cut things, but just not in the most efficient way. The drop point for me personally is a much better everyday carry option, because I can do everything with this that I can with that, but it doesn't hold up the same way on the other side. That being said, do I regret buying this? No. I really enjoy the knife, and I'll still carry it and get the whatever task I need done with it. But I'll just know it's going to take a little bit more time and finessing with this style of blade. Also, the thing with the double edge dagger style is you can't choke up on the blade to press down on something. I do that quite a bit. I can get on the back of this spine. It's not going to cut me. It gives me a good, solid, firm grip. Same thing with the Spyderco. I love choking up on this knife so I can get a real detailed cut. This, you're kind of just left with the button as your thumb ramp, a little bit of jimping here, but it's not ideal for precise cuts. You know, in a camping situation, if you were cutting firewood, you could put this on top of a piece of wood and hammer that thing down through the wood to separate it. You got plenty of blade stock there. It's not going to break as long as your locking mechanism doesn't fail you. You're good to go. With this, you don't have that option. You'll destroy one of your edges. So, and also with prying, you know, this doesn't come to near as aggressive of a tip. I don't think, or I don't personally pry myself. I know some people that would. But just the tip geometry, this is so much thinner at the tip. You pry with this thing, you're gonna pop that tip right off immediately. Locking mechanism on the Dagger, super strong. I mean, there's videos of people hammering these through 2x4s. There's no issues there. My only quarrel with this is just simply the blade shape and what I can use it for and how easy it makes my, you know, daily life. You know, cutting open boxes is, I'm sure, what 99.9% of people use their knives for, and this would not be my first choice as just a strictly, you know, box opener type knife. This is more of a, for me, just a fun collector piece type knife that I will carry and use, but it's cool to show your friends, and you know, it's definitely an eye grabber. But as far as just everyday use and, you know, just practicality of carrying this style of blade for your daily user, it's just not it, guys. I'm sorry to say, if you're thinking about getting one and you have other knives too, go for it. But if you're looking for a one and done type carry knife that you can use at work and use around the house or whatever, I would definitely go with the drop point style blade. But anyways, if you guys have any more questions, let me know in the comments. I've got a couple new knives that I'm looking forward to showing you guys in the next couple weeks. So let me know if there's anything that you guys want to see specifically or questions you have about this, if you're thinking about buying it, and we'll see you next time.